Good girl. Chonk, 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 chonk. Woo! What? You can no. What happened? Hail the watermelon. Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. I'm gonna have fried rice tonight, so I'm gonna be having an eating stream later tonight. So if any of you guys want to hang out with me while I eat some fried rice off my chest, you know, hot girl stuff, right? Hot girl stuff. Everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about, nothing to worry about at all. Everything's fine, you guys. It's fine. Like I just said, nothing to worry about. Hello. Okay, poll's done. I can be seen. Hello. Welcome back. How you guys doing today? Happy Wednesday. Dude, I almost said Tuesday. I'm so thrown off every time I don't stream. But hi, welcome in. How's it going? Hello, Fox, Miss Zombie, Admin. How you doing today? It's good to see ya. How's it going? Hi. Happy Wednesday. Week is almost over, halfway. Hope you guys are having a good one. Hopefully it's a decent one. It's like it warmed up today. Was like it's almost 40s today. It was a high of 40, low of 34. It's looking like 38 almost all day. Temperature's been pretty good. 16-mile-per-hour winds though. They need a pattern of winning. Hey, paper, how's it going? Yep, pay a pattern today. Ooh, good. There we go. Well, says your short choice is disappointing. I am so sorry. But I love this shirt. I made this. Actually, I'm wearing pants I wore today too. They're not as void as the other pants, but you can see all the stars. Some of my favorite things, literally two of my favorite things I've made that I'm wearing right now. The one downside with the pants is I don't have much that matches with them, but like, man, they're comfy leggings, so I love them. Wearing pants you wore? Pants I made. Pants I made. There we go. Yeah. Hi, Brownie. How's it going? Also, I think I responded to your message last night. Did I respond to your message? I just like, I know I got a message from you. I did. Okay. It was a very simple response, but yeah. Um, I was like, I like couldn't remember for a second. I've been thinking about it when today. I was just like, yeah, I agree. Like, um, I have been today. We talked about Christmas cards last week, I think. I acquired said cards today. So all day today I've been going through because there should have only been 10 blank envelopes out of the 875 envelopes that we got. There were 45 blank envelopes. So now I have to go through the entire list and figure out which envelope was not printed. So that's what I've been doing all day. That's been my day. I got through like half of them. I'm probably going to be doing more work on that later. It sucks. I know, right? I did find, and then on top of that, one of them had the name printed, but not the address. So like, it wasn't even fully printed on that one either. I'm like, so I'm gonna be working on that later. Does it ever go smoothly? No. There were last year's issues last year too. Yeah. This 2 years ago, I think was probably the worst though. So not only did they not print almost half of the envelopes, they like a bunch of the cards were like oversaturated red and things like that. And like last year, the cards had like they had like a gold trim on them, like as a frame, and the cards were all cut like at a slant. So like instead of the frame being like the frame, it was like frame. I'm like, oh, this sucks. I haven't looked at the actual cards yet, but just the envelopes so far. But I'm like, oh my god, please, please. I ordered dinner though through Uber and got crumble while I was at it. What crumble did you get? Which cookie? Did you get the peppermint brownie? Because you were really excited about that. Intensely watching you and talking to you. Apparently babies like me. That's actually a long when I was a teenager and like early childhood, a lot of kids, little kids really liked me for some reason and always like came to me out of random people in like literally just randomly on the park. I had little kids following me. I don't know why. I just would walk around and there would just be a child next to me and just like staring at me. I'm like, "Hi." And they just would keep following. I'm like, "Whatever." At least I'm not a danger to them. Is napping because he did not nap at daycare today. Oof. At least he's napping now, so that's good. Hopefully he'll get to sleep tonight. Did you get the green cookie? The Grinch cookie, the green one. Fun fact, bees are blue because it's Christmas time. Valid. Hi, Tabby. How's it going? It's good to see you. He knew what's up. Bit did not care about me, though. Bit liked Shike a lot more than me when we met Bit. I have a video, and I won't show it because that's of Bit, but I have a video of Bit just staring Shike down for a while. It's funny. My taste buds are colorblind, so I got you peppermint. At least you knew you'd like the peppermint. Hopefully it's a good one. Dude, I love that video. It's so funny to me. But yeah, Oh, I should tell a story because I know if I don't, Shike's gonna just come out here and tell it for me. So I get in Ubers a lot, you guys. Present the beast. Thank you for the resub, Shady. I appreciate you for the prime for 38 months. Heck yeah. But yeah, I get Ubers a lot. Especially now with my back, because if I was in public transit and I got touched, hit, the truck, train, or bus moved the wrong way, I would be in a nightmare situation physically, and I'd probably end up in an ER. But, so, I get them quite often. I have never had big issues with any Uber driver, ever. Ever. I've even had an Uber driver where they picked me up from the hospital, like when I was having like I had very traumatic event from the hospital like last year. It was because of my back and stuff. He actually let me lay down in the back of his car, and like we just talked the whole time, and he was just very chill, and he's like, "Man, what are you going through? I wonder, can they help you?" Like things like that. Like he was just super like kind, chill, relaxed. Dude, today Shike and I got out of this car, and this guy, we shut the door to the car, right? We had some boxes in the back, and we went to get them. Well, Shike went to get them, and this guy is like saying something in the front, and I realize he's insulting us and like being upset that we slammed the door, like, which I can't even slam a door. I can barely even close the door because of my disability. Like, I'm like, what? Like, excuse me? And I'm like, sir, we didn't slam the door. What are you talking about? And then because I said something like that, he rolled his window down and started screaming at us from the front of the car. And like, him and Shike were having a bit of a back and forth, but like, it got to the point where he started cursing at us. Not only would he just not leave, he was like, and we were walking away. He just wouldn't leave. He just like started rolling his car with us as we were walking and still yelling at us about slamming the car door of his brand new car, according to him. I don't know, whatever. But like, it's like, we didn't slam the door. Like, what are you doing? And literally cursing at us, like yelling and screaming. Like, I just like I was like tired. I'm like, because again, he wouldn't leave us. He just kept rolling his car like very slowly with us, and I'm like, I literally just yelled, I'm like, sir, we're out of the car. The doors are closed. You can leave now. Like, go. That's, it was a trip, dude. Like I said, I've never ever had an issue with a driver like that. Not only that, though, so that was the end of the trip. The entire trip, though, he ran through every single red or stop sign, every stop sign. There was at one point a car had to do a parallel parking, and he was like stopped his car very abruptly and started cursing under his breath because he couldn't just go and hit them. Basically, I'm like, okay, I get it. Clearly you're having a day, but like, don't need to take it out on us. Like, that was just a nightmare. Also, he chose to drive a brand new car for Uber accident. Right? Exactly. Like even if you chose that, you chose that. Like my dad at one point drove for Uber and like he actually used the car that at one point was mine. I don't own that car anymore. Nobody owns that car anymore because it was basically destroyed because of driving for Uber. The mileage, everything was just wrecked after he was driving for Uber with that car. Like you know what you're doing. And I looked because I was curious. Please tell me you gave him the lowest rating. Yes. Shaik took my phone and like was like, I'm writing the response, and we kind of reported him a little bit because like again, even if he like said something to us like, hey, mind not shutting the or slamming the door or something like that. Again, we didn't even slam it, but like, like just very kindly saying something, whatever, we would have brushed it off. But like the way he like went about it, screaming at us on the street, like, and not leaving us alone and following us, that was not okay. Like we kind of reported him to Uber about it because it was like, also he's not driving safe. Like it was just not good. I looked because my mom and I were talking about it. Um, this man has been driving for over 9 years with Uber. 9 years. And it has a decent rating. I'm like, he could have just been having a really bad day, I guess. But like, again, don't need to take it on out us. Grab still bar and starts putting on black clothes and gloves. Where do I find this? But man, I don't know. I'm seeing more in public channels. I'll get you. Yeah, we were like, this is not okay. This guy should not be driving. Clearly, at least not in the state he's in now. Because whatever is going on, just he needs to chill. But there's the story for the day. Yeah, it was crazy. The baby reaches for you while being held by someone else. That's how you know you're wanted. That was shy. Well, the baby never reached for us. Bit never reached for us at all. Bit was very content, but they just stared. It was just a very hard glare. It was a very judgmental glare. But yeah, so that's been my day of wild adventure. This is serious, RFB. He kind of does, but it is funny to me, so it doesn't matter. I was here in chat for the record. I was here in chat. As we call it, resting judgmental face. Yeah, he's just observant, which is totally fine. Like I said, I didn't care. I thought it was hilarious. He judges hardcore. That's great. I came up with a weird idea. People with small children, let me know about this thought. It's a really random idea, but like I thought it would be really cool. This is something that I wish I had started when I was younger, but like, there's like questions I wish I could ask my parents but like I know they won't remember the answer to because of just life. But it's like, what if every 5 years you ask the same questions to yourself or to like your kid, and like your kid at first, and then when they get older, they keep asking those questions and like keep them somewhere in like some kind of book or something, like who's your best friend? What's your favorite color? Like, what's your favorite pastime? Like things like that are just like common everyday questions. Cause it's like, I would love to ask my mom, like, cause I know my mom's favorite color now, but like when she was a kid, what was her favorite color? You know? Or like favorite animal, things like that. Just like really basic questions, just like really small things. I've seen people do that yearly. See, I feel like almost like even just 5 years would be a fascinating one to me. Like who is your best friend is a huge interesting one to me because like this is gonna sound horrible and I know this is gonna sound horrible. It's against myself though. I remember when my sister was a kid, she had a friend that was like, again, mind you, my sister and I are 10 years apart. So she was like probably 7 or 6 or something. And she had a friend that was kind of just not kind to her, and I didn't like that, and so I was a little salty because I'm like, this person is mean to you. Like, I wanted her to have better friends, obviously. And that was my intention entirely. But, like, what I said was, like, it's okay. You won't be friends in a few years anyway. And my dad was like, no, you don't say that to your little sister. I'm like, and obviously I was in the wrong. But I'm like, you know, at the same time, they aren't. They weren't friends. They weren't even friends past that year. So I wasn't wrong. But, like, obviously the way I said it was wrong, you know, especially to a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old. But, like, I wasn't wrong. My temperature changed drastically. Exactly. I thought that'd be cool. Like on birth, they do an audit of basic info. Yeah, wouldn't that be neat? Like, especially because like then if you start that with your kid, like now, like imagine if they continued that for their kid, like they'd have all that information saved. And I think that'd be really neat, you know? We've done that, not always yearly, once they get older, but we still do that. Yeah, that's cool. My sister and I didn't get along great in middle and high school, but she wasn't about to let anyone else be mean to me, and that was her job. Yeah, like the thing, like I mean, the problem was is like I literally could not change anything for her life because like I mean, was it by the time she was 7, I was no longer living with her anymore, so I couldn't protect her anymore. But like, I helped her standards of like what's okay and not okay for people to do and act towards her though for sure. And I see that still sometimes because the way she acts towards people, I'm like, that's me. That one's a me. Gave me a bag of stuff from my childhood, and I haven't really gone through it since the first couple things I looked at just made me sad. That's fair. That's totally understandable too, and like I get it. What made me think about it the really weirdly was there's a picture my mom used to have, and she had it just kind of. It's a weird thing too. I feel like a lot of parents, once they have kids, the pictures in your house change from like pictures of you to like of your themselves and stuff to like pictures of the kid, which understandable. I get it. I loved this picture of my mom. It was in our house and like she had really long hair, like super long hair, and she just looked like a little doll and like obviously photography and like her age and everything like that, like the way the coloration of the image and stuff like that. And I'm me being a photo buff, like I just adored like seeing the older film like imagery and things like that. And like I loved seeing that picture, but like I don't think I've ever seen any other pictures of my mom as a kid. There's like maybe two or three maybe photos I've ever seen of my mom as a kid, you know? Like I love those types of things. And I feel like I don't know. I don't know if other kids really care about that type of stuff of their family, of their parents, or like anything like that. But I always find it fascinating. It's kind of like even when I started dating Shike, I have like a couple boxes of pictures of me when I was a kid. I'd go through them with him, and he just is like, "What? Like, okay, that's neat." Like, but I'm like, "No, but look at the little child." Like, I think I've seen almost two, maybe three pictures of Shike as a child. But I think that those like pictures are so cool. But again, being a photo nerd, it's kind of how I am. So it's funny because I was physically weaker than her. Oh my god. Just go through it a bit at a time. Maybe the things they initially made you sad will not trigger emotions so strongly. It's possible. It also depends on the kind of childhood and how you have interactions with those things for sure too, you know? But I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting idea, especially like I know since so many people here have such small kids, like if it started now and like how it would continue in the future, you know? I wonder if it's something that they would actually like get into, care about, or like when they get older, you know? Because it's like sometimes I think about it and I'm like, this is gonna sound silly, but like I mean even little kids, like 3 years old, you still have a friend. You know who your friends are a lot of the time. Like so it's like even if it's like a stuffed animal, I think that'd be so adorable to like be like your like friend was your stuffed animal. Like that's cute, you know? I was a dumb kid and didn't like remembering stuff like that and don't like remember stuff like that. Fair. That's understandable. Brownie has only seen pictures of me as a kid because my mom insists on sharing them. I have zero care for old pictures. I love old pictures. They make me happy. You still have your baby bear? Aw, that's awesome. Yeah, like I love old pictures, but again, photo nerd, so I mean I used to collect other people's old pictures, so I think the only reason I've seen Shikes is because of his mother too, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the only reason I've ever seen him. But she didn't bring out like a whole book and be like, look at these pictures. Like I think there was just happened to be a couple pictures in a box of like stuff that she was trying to give us one day. Was able to pull up pictures to prove that Bit is his mini me and he can no longer argue against that. Was he trying to? Was there a question? But there's now proof. He looks just like when he was little. That's great. I was a difficult child who has lots of dumb things, but it's still part of my story, though. I mean, that's fair. And everyone sees those things differently, you know? I mean, there's a time in my life that, like, there are no pictures of me. Um, and it's not a time I enjoy much in my life, so. Dude, I can't get my hair to sit how I want to. It's just bothering me. Build a whole human. You build a whole human. They have the audacity to not even look like you grow a girl. We did discuss the resting judgmental face, however, right? He might start looking more like you as he gets older too. To be fair, I always like try and bounce between like I mean I am literally my mother's twin, but if you don't look at my mom and dad together, I do look like my dad, but I also literally am my mother at the same time. Like there's no doubt I am my mother's daughter, like at all. Should have built a whole human girl. That is your fault, sir. This phenomenon is exactly why I call the kids mini, small, and micro. Nice. Yeah, it was just a random thought I had the other day. Throwing it out there. If you guys ever do it, do it. But it was just a random thought of I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like that like assessment essentially, like ideas, a whole drama. But today we're gonna be playing some Minecraft. Plan to do something like that. Nice. Like I know people do baby books. It's so funny. Does anybody actually have like this is a general question. Does anybody actually have an actual like filled out finished baby book by their parents? Because I don't. I don't know anyone that does. I feel like a lot of parents try to do it, but then like life gets in the way, they just stop. I like my mom literally just taped in some cards at one point. Pregnancy journal is so bad. It's like half filled in. That's the thing. Like I feel like the, who thought that that was such a great idea for women who are pregnant and like postpartum and things like that? Like, here's a book and fill it out with information while you're dealing with a child. Your baby book's finished? Nice. Congrats to your family. That's awesome. That's an accomplishment in my book, honestly, because I think I don't even think they had like all of my birth information in my baby book. I think they literally just like slapped in the cards. Paper, you said like your parents gave you a box of old stuff. You know, my mom there is a box of like from when like I was first born that my mom has of a bunch of saved things. One of which is actually like I have like a few things I actually love out of it and one day would love to frame. There is a piece of paper in there of a bunch of different ways to spell my name. A bunch of different ways, like a list of how to spell one name that my mom and dad wrote up to debate how to spell my name incorrectly. I want that framed. I don't think I have one. You know those wrong emotions you're dealing with right now? Write it all down, right? I felt terrible feeling it and still feel awful every week. So I lost motivation. That's an awful one. I feel like the after is probably much better to fill out rather than the during. The letters at the beginning from mom and dad to me make me cry. The best way to That's awesome. Glad your parents did that. Yeah, my parents didn't do that. Let's spell it with an I to be unique. Oh my god, literally. Literally. I was gonna spell Chase differently. Wrong name. I don't know. They won't sleep for 12. 12 plus weeks could be rough. Oh my god. Then there's like a note from my grandpa about me, I guess, I think. And then the other one I want framed is a note from my uncle. I've told you guys stories about my uncle before. I have told you guys stories about my uncle before. And so when my mom gave birth, my uncle apparently, instead of going to the hospital to see me or waiting until like the party that they had to like show me off to family or whatever, my uncle showed up the day I was born and taped a like piece of paper to their front door that just said, "What kind of name? What kind of bleep name is my name? Why couldn't you name her something cool like Gunther or Zelda?" Uncle. That was the entire note that my uncle decided to leave on my parents' door when I was born. That explains my uncle so much too, and I real name is not Zelda, crosses off man from list. Do you still talk to your uncle? Oh, absolutely. I love my uncle. I just called him for his birthday recently. Okay, you wanted a conversation about my uncle? Literally, this year called him for his birthday a couple weeks ago. I just said, "Hey uncle," and he's just like, "Hey pretty lady," and he said, "Hey pretty lady." I'm like, "What's up, uncle?" And he's just like, "So who is this?" And I'm like, "You only have one niece. Or do you just answer the phone with 'Hey pretty lady' in general?" And he's just like, "Well, if you answer with something else, then the women start to hate you." And I'm like, "What?" Like he has caller ID. He knows it was me. I was as an uncle, we were made to be crazy. It's in the job description. Oh my god. Let's see. I think there was one day that chat decided to try and talk to my uncle. How does that work for me? Since I'm also a dad. Let's see. I don't okay, what is this? Hang on, I have to look at my community wants to know if you'd ever fight an ostrich. This is from you guys asking him one day. And my uncle responded with, "Well, absolutely. In my life, I've wrangled a peacock, roped a horse, tackled a deer, and tipped a cow. And those are just a few of the ones I remember. There's a whole other book that will have to be written by other people." So there you go. That was something from when you guys Asked him stuff. Why did he tackle a deer? I tipped a cow? Apparently, he wins the Uncle title. Yeah. My mom has a newspaper clipping of babies born on my birthday, and it was me and one other girl. We were born 15 minutes apart at the same hospital, have the same name. We met in middle school when we were in the same softball team as the pitcher catcher pair. Wasn't confusing at all. That's great. And handshakes with Cash and him. True, actually, yeah. I like how you guys didn't care about the wrangling a peacock, but the deer and the cow were the questions here. You guys totally skipped over the peacock, but you're like, cow and deer, what? I think the one thing I told you guys before is Shike's memory of my uncle is we were pulling up into a driveway when we were visiting him once, and it was really late at night because we were staying at his place. And he walks out the side door of the house with just like a single porch light on. And they're like, mind you, there's like a covering over where this door is. And he was just holding a beer. He's shirtless and he just stares us down and just and we're in a car. And so, and that is Shike's like entire like when he thinks of my uncle, that's what he imagines. So yeah, that's my uncle, yeah. I went on a long tangent of rambling, sorry. Um Considering what tipping cow tipping is, I'm not skipping that. I don't know what he did. It was something like it sounds like something my dad would have done. So I tackled deer. I don't know why he does things he does. I don't know when he did them either. He could have been a teenager when he did those things. Honestly, the peacock could have been later in life though, because he went and traveled more, like Florida, things like that, where a peacock would have been more accessible. Tackled a deer in Ohio, not unheard of, honestly. Could have been for safety. Could have been because he was drunk. I really don't know. I truly don't know. I've punched a goose, tipped cattle, chased around chickens, growing up close to farms was just fun. Yeah, he lived in the countryside, or he still does. Like, they're everywhere. Yeah, they're everywhere. For safety while drunk makes sense. My I want to say my mom's side of the family, it's like it's funny because my mom is such a calm, chill person. You guys have met her on stream before, like you've seen her demeanor of just be like she is very just chill. For some reason, my mom is one of the chill. Well, I feel like my mom and grandma are the chillest of that side of my family because, like, somehow I ended up being more like I'm a mix between my mom and uncle when it comes to the crazy scale. But like, my grandpa, my uncle, like, there's something in the water when it comes to my family. I must have a deer and winked at it, and it jumped a bridge. He was fine. Oh my god. There's something in the water. Booze. I don't drink. I don't drink. I just have the ADD. I have the full ADD of more than one family member having it. It comes from both sides. That's for sure. But yeah, it's so much war. It's so high. It's so high as some moonshine. Moonshine's really not in Ohio, actually. At least not in the center part of Ohio. Have your sweater? Thank you. How's it going, Lainey? How are you doing today? Yeah, thank you. I made this a couple years ago. Appreciate it. And moonshine's not really as big in Ohio. Kentucky. Kentucky now. Carolinas. There you go. You get some moonshine, but it's not like as prevalent. Moonshine never again. I had moonshine once. It was sold legally in a store, which was really confusing, honestly. It was like actually legally sold in a store. I don't understand how, but like it was the funniest part is the person that bought it for me was my ex stepmother. We were not related at this point. But she was like, obviously my sister and I tie her and I together still, but like we were walking around and she's just like, "Hey, you want some?" And like we were the only legally adults at the point. I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." You get me shine in liquor stores here in New York. Oh, gotcha. Tell me about it. My family's from Kentucky. I'm from sicky with a double ear infection that won't go away and waiting on a doctor's referral to go through, but I'm hanging there. That sucks. I'm sorry. Ear infections are annoying for sure. Hopefully you can get that referral soon for sure. Okay. I rambled for like 30, almost 40 minutes. We can play too, and I can keep rambling. I just they are, yeah. I swear, I used to get them so much. The last time I had an ear infection was actually one of the last times I ever went into a swimming pool, and it was in Ireland. I'm like the first day I was in Ireland for a trip for I was an exchange program type thing, doing journalism in Ireland, and I got into the pool at the hotel and I got an ear infection immediately. On my first day there, I was like, this sucks. I know somebody came in the house earlier. This house, not my house. Where did they go? It's awful. Yeah. I apparently used to get them a lot as a kid. We're working on this today, though. It's more fun getting it from questionable people in the boondocks. I don't know about that one. As I'm not a fan of the questionable ones as much. Hey, I brought sat in the doctor's office for an hour and a half on Monday for my disability crap, and he yelled at me to stop being embarrassed about it. Then I said, "We need new x-rays." What? Then said we need new x-rays. Wait, your doctor said you need new x-rays? That's wild. Why? Like, just to prove again that you're still disabled? Like, it's been a few years. Gotcha. I mean, that's actually pretty valid for, like, yeah, I get it. Over his record. What? Not for, like, the disability, but for him? That's weird. That's strange to me. I mean, I don't know enough about it, but that seems weird to me for sure. Okay, let's figure out this roof. Where am I? Hang on. It's common to make sure my sclerosis doesn't get worse. That's fair. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't realize that was what you were talking referencing. Ah, didn't like my response though because I was like, I'm not supposed to be borderline disabled at 25, and he went, that's exactly why you always in as much pain as you are. When he did become my doctor, I mean, is he not your doctor? Irrelevant. Incorrect? If you're gonna say when did he become my doctor, it's not irrelevant if he is your doctor. Legitimately your doctor. Like, no. It's not irrelevant. You know, it's funny. I think I did this wrong. Ah! Ah! I did it wrong. Oh no, I didn't. I just needed to fix this. That's all. Okay, we're good. We're good. You get more brown chickens by breeding them with white chickens? I'm not sure. You'd have to test that. I literally have no clue on that one at all. Like so, really interesting. Oh, I see what I need to do there. Okay. We're back when this chicken ages up. Fair enough. I'm a little wrong on this roof, and I'm gonna ignore the fact that I'm wrong. We're just gonna go with it, because I don't know how to fix it, and that's fine, because it's whatever. It's whatever, honestly. It's my roof now. I make the roof. Oh no, wait. Oh, did we need to not sleep? Oof. Also, hi. Wait, what was happening, Brownie? Just a skeleton? Oh, I didn't even, yeah, I didn't even see the hi either. I was. Uh, Skeleton was shooting right. When I loaded in. Oh, gotcha. One, two, three, four. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know how this is gonna work out well or not, but whatever. Potty stagnant, yeah. It's a good song. I think. I think this is one of the songs I just randomly put on one day and I was like, you know what? It's fine. Yeah, its body's hit the floor. Like a techno version of it. Uh, Too tall? Oh, one more over here. Then one here. This should be the top of it, so we'll see. Oh, wait. I think it goes actually one more. There's a final one right here. Right here, disturbed techno now. Oh, wow. Hello. You don't take it serious. It's for us. Oh. So that was fun. Interesting. You know, those were supposed to line up. You see the Christmas tree in the Nether when traveling between bases now? Heck yeah. It was looking pretty good, I think. I think it looked pretty good. I know. Oh, well. Actually, is this two back? I might. I'll finagle it. I'll figure it out. I'll fix it. I don't know how, but I'll fix it. It's fine. Oh, well. Or I just do this, maybe? I think going back by one is fine. I'm not sure how far back. Did you fire spread proof the Christmas tree in the Nether? I saw you made it close to the lava. It shouldn't touch. The lava should be low enough that it should be good. It's like 5 blocks above, I believe. So we should be okay. One, two, 1, 2. It's a bunch of piglins taken out by the tree. They claimed it. Yeah. Yeah, the piglins kind of claimed it a little bit. Need to figure that out for sure, but it should be okay. How did I not make this tall enough? How is this not tall enough? I don't know how I messed this up so bad. You know, this is fine.
Lizard.
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 Read. Things I love
Lizard.
to change. You'll find you'll reinvent yourself on this pain, fame, what a shame. It needs to go up still, and I don't know how this is gonna happen, but it does. It just needs to. It's okay. Okay, I need to make this equal this. You know what? This is exactly how I'm gonna do it, just right here. This is totally fine. Beautiful. It totally makes sense. No one can fight me on it. It makes sense. I swear. fine. Blizzard. Need a bunch of stairs and slabs. I'm gonna need a couple of those. Perfect. A couple. Let's try and build the rest of the figure out what I'm doing. Honestly, I think this needed to be up by one, but you know, we're gonna just make this actually work. I don't even care. This is gonna work somehow.
Welcome, Raiders.
Look out, welcome
Choose
in.
your fate. Watch the show or watch the show. Thank you.
How's it going? How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I just broke something. Oh, melon. That's it. Okay. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Chase. I made Minecraft, Fortnite, and art. I hope you all are having a wonderful heckin' day. Oh, I forgot to do this. Hi! Minecraft, Fortnite, art's on pause. We've been dealing with medical issues, but I hope you're having a wonderful heckin' day. How's it going, y'all? Welcome in. How you doing? Today we're kind of working on the roof. Did you finish that other Christmas house? We're still working on it right now. We're currently working on that Christmas house. I have had some issues not being able to stream a couple of days of the week last week, stuff like that. This week as well. So we're working on it now. We actually did our Christmas tree yesterday, which is a tradition here that we do every year. It's like the first thing we did on the server when we started the server. So we did that yesterday. Finished that up. We're back to working on the house today. So working on it now. How was your stream? How was the sorry. How is the Christmas town coming? I couldn't think of the word Christmas, even though we just said it multiple times. How's their little Christmas town coming? Yeah, this is what we've been working on of our little house. I've been trying to get the roof done today. I'm trying to work on the roof now to figure that out. It's coming together though. It's coming together. This is our last year's house, this year's house. It's looking cute so far. Definitely, like I said, working on it though, for sure still. Complete another layer. My whole just 11 more layers to go. Oh my god. It was productive. I spent today cleaning out a piece of the mountain to make room for a train station. Nice. That's cool. That'll be really neat. Do I have trapdoor? I do have a trapdoor. Boop. Perfect. And I put all my other blocks. Oh my god, I do this too much. I try to stay organized and I always end up putting things away when I don't mean to. yeah, do what you need. I hope you're having a, I'm glad you had a good stream, and welcome on in, y'all. Hey, Robin, how you doing? It's good to see you. That's so terrible. Same, dude, same. I mean, same. For sure. Just trying to keep everything on me at once is also probably not the way to go, but it's just the way I go. It's just the way I work. Burger King Japanese chicken curry, yum. Always so good. Had that the other day, actually, here. A hotbar extension, add like 4 more squares on the side to each, please. Thank you, right? It's gonna like, well, I'm building it, just it's needed. It's needed, I agree. There we go. Okay. Right, but this is actually the top here. I didn't made him. Oh, okay. Um, Forgot that I added extra to this. You know what? This is gonna be how it works. This is gonna be how it looks. It's fine. I can't stand roofs. I can't. They're my enemy all the time, constantly, honestly. I hate them. I hate them so much. Ah. Would you say your patience for them has gone through the roof? Yes. Yeah, like I have like one pattern for my ear roof. I mean I use things online to like kind of get some ideas for roofs, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now, but it's you know, it's doing something. And it's trying my patience a little bit, just because it's a nightmare. Alistair, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing okay. How are you doing today? Robin, do you do anything with your curry, or do you just do curry rice? Which is totally a valid answer, honestly, because curry rice is really good. But I'm just curious. Doing good, good. Glad to hear it. Oops, that's the wrong block. Chicken, potato, onion, carrot, plus the curry mix served with rice. That's what we do too, yeah. Katsu sauce, if anyone wants it. Oh, interesting. Nice. Yeah, it's similar to what we do. We don't have the katsu sauce necessarily, but other than that, everything else is similar. Sounds tasty, right? Do you do mild or spicy for your curry? Like what density of flavor? Medium, nice. I think we do too. I've wanted to try spicy just because I really enjoy spicy stuff, but I have not done it yet, so. SBN brand, the green box. Oh, interesting. Ours is the gold one. It's called gold, I think. Gold curry is what we use. You know what? That's fine. Oh yeah, totally. Sorry, I didn't think about that. Yes, I got you. Hang on. Let me just clean up real quick so I can have my materials back. Whee! There we go. So it's a two-parter this year. I was asking what it was you're working on now. Ah, gotcha. I am working on, well, I was just now working on the Christmas house this year. Still, that's why. On diamonds? Heck yeah. Just two, but better than none. Fair. I'm trying not to die now is my next goal. I think I'm gonna show Overworld first. It'll make sense, I promise. Rubber wall update? Rubber wall? Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I just... corners. Yeah, gingerbread house was a previous build. The one we're building now, it's just another, like, house. Just another little winter house, basically. I can show you a little bit better here in a sec. So, this is part of this year's Christmas tree. Here. This is part one of the Christmas tree this year. We went with a Barbie tree this year, amongst all the other trees. The tree skirt, all the ornaments. And then part two. I see what's happening here, yeah. Solid to be able to play Pokemon Fire and Red, nice. There's tablets, admin made it possible, nice. Here's the second part. This is the star for the tree this year. There's platforms under it because people are still... There's time for people to, like, add ornaments onto it and stuff, so... It's a way to get up there. Yeah, part 1 and 2. I thought that was a fun way to do it. It's across dimensions? Yeah, exactly. The blue and orange are Portal from... It's supposed to be based on the game Portal. That's what the two portals are the roots in the end. Actually, that's kind of hilarious. If I were to do that, it'd be funny. I could totally do that. Alistair, why do you make me want to go do that now instead of build a house? I don't want to build a roof, I want to go build roots in the end! Hey TikTok, how's it going? I might have to do that, honestly. That sounds great. House, I know. We only got like a week left, right? Resist the voices in your head. It's so hard. Welcome in, TikTok. Yeah, Robin, for Sil. This is last year's gingerbread house. This is this year's house. It's a candy cane house this year. Just working up on the roof right now. Just trying to get that roof. Also, the stairs feel more coherent now that the roof is coming together. The stairs feel like it's actually part of the build. The voices in her head, though. That's the secret. Oh my god. Buttons. There we go. Now we have to figure out this side of the roof. That one. Let me just try to figure this out. Hang on. It's gonna be. Looks like you could use a gas to build that. Probably. I might I can cut here actually. No, okay. You said gas. I'm gonna go with no because dude, building with a gas is a nightmare and a half, honestly. We've built with a gas before and it can get annoying. Nope, wrong. There it is. Really? For me it is at least, yeah. How do I manage this every time to like put the exact one I don't want down? I swear, not being able to see is kind of difficult. Yeah, I found it I find building with the ghast really annoying simply because they're so floaty and like when I would have, like I don't know. They look cooler than they are. I mean, the ghasts are cool. Don't get me wrong, they are pretty cool. I think building with them it can be a little bit of a nightmare. Coming off, no problem. Do what you need. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out and joining us. I hope you have a wonderful one. You think? I found it kind of easy to build on the happy cast, honestly. Could be because it moves in a familiar way. See, the problem is like, there's small things, like if I wanted to like crouch and stuff, like the crouching makes it go down and like, or like looking down and like just like angling and things like that, it just bother me. I'd rather just like build up and just build. I don't know. It feels more fluid to me to be able to just build freely, I guess. Like when we built the Eiffel Tower, yes, absolutely we needed that gas. 1000% needed that. But for something like this, I'd rather just stack. I'd rather just freeform it, you know? And the only thing I'd like is if you could hold a button to descend, sort of like how you would jump for them to ascend, but well, opposite. Yeah. That's part of it too, is that Yeah, that movement. Yeah. Nope. Mud brick. I did too many. There. I raise my gears when I lose my grindstone. There. Yeah, I tend to have a lot of those at this point just because I keep losing them. Going down is a pain, like you can, but do it. But if they just bind a key to do it, I think that'd be way better than having to look down and hold for it. Yeah, it definitely trips me up having to do that movement instead for some reason. I don't know. It's very tricky. And I think again, for some builds, it's perfect. It works really well, like on really, really tall builds, but like for something like this, like yeah, it's tall, but honestly, I can climb most of this build, so it doesn't really bother me much right now, at least. There's not much I feel like I need to like traverse with a ghast movement, I guess, because compared to like again say the Eiffel Tower one where it was very much there's no way we're building 60 plus blocks up just to do this, you know? Mud, brown mushroom. There we go. Like through detailing a wall or something, like a tower or bottom of the airship, it has its uses. Yeah, like we built the air balloon in the sky. That was under the bottom of the hot air balloon. Perfect for the happy gas, dude. That was amazing. Like, it's definitely got its uses, and I think for sure it's nice when you need it. But it's not something I'm gonna use, I think, all the time for builds, just simply because it's not something I don't think I need it all the time, you know? Makes sense, yeah. Where's my there it is, choppy. This is gonna be longer. I just have to decide how long we're gonna make those. I have to decide how the back and the sides are gonna look. Everything else is gonna be super interpretive of this build. I hope you all know. Everything else, the filling in of this is going to be so interpretive. It's we're gonna just figure this out at this point because I don't have an answer. The answer is not here. It's just gonna happen. Some magic is about to happen, and we're gonna figure it all out. I don't know how the rest of this is gonna go, but it's gonna happen. When is it not? Fair. Probably melons. No. Not unless TikTok gets his hands on the build. What if this one up here, if I did this? Wait, did I do the wrong one? How are you finding Claroscura? Dude, okay. See, I'm curious how you see that, because I'm technically listed as invisible on Steam right now. Wait, my computer's froze. Hang on. I tried to, like, check my Steam, and my computer froze. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm listed as invisible, so how is it showing people? I don't mind that you see. It was just funny. Like, I was curious if that was showing or not. Um, I am actually not playing it. Shike is playing it. I am just observing. I want you all to know, by the way, this design, the way that this whole build is actually designed, this part right here is supposed to be lined up with this. It's 2 blocks too low, and I don't know how it happened like that. I literally could not tell you how. The game swept the Game Awards. That's actually why we got it. It showed up in the friend bit for me. Oh, interesting. It's so weird. I actually got it for Shike as a gift. Um, and he's been playing it out in the living room, so I can watch him play. Tell me how? I don't know. I don't know the answer, TikTok. You know, I'm gonna fake this so hard right now. We're gonna trapdoor this. This is so beautiful. I am a genius. I hope you know. Yeah, I got it as a gift so I could play it out in the living room while I watch. And it entertains me at night. So you can't tell me how? No. Music of the game, this game of the game is amazing. Yeah, it's a really good music. We've been, I've been enjoying it so far. It's really fun to watch. Game of the year for Expedition 33, just saying, yeah. I wasn't sure if they were going to pick Song for it or not, honestly. Last year, I still think Blotcher should have won. I genuinely think Blotcher should have won last year. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Really investigative year, but it had to win. Did you play it too? Did you already play it? I am really enjoying watching him play at night. In fact, I'll be playing it again tonight. Didn't play it, just got absolutely obsessed with watching it. Gotcha, that's fair. In particular with music, yeah. Yeah, I sadly I watched the game awards by a streamer who I had to turn off because he's a cool streamer and I have nothing against him, but dear lord, he cannot accept that a game can exist outside of Nintendo. And it just got so irritating that I had to turn him off. I just couldn't listen to him anymore. Like, every single game was not acceptable to him to win, and it was just like, oh my god, chill. Like, please. Like, he's such a diehard that, like, he couldn't accept anything else winning, and I couldn't stand listening to it anymore, so I just got really irritated, honestly. So it kind of spoiled it a little bit for me because I was just super annoyed by that. I will say the fact Rivals lost ongoing game. No, okay. I can agree with that, but at the same time, tossing all forms of bias aside, Rivals really did make an impact, you know? No, I agree. But from what I've understood about No Man's Sky, they've kind of gone extremely above and beyond. And like somebody looked at the statistics and like I think there is just like the exorbitant amount of people. If you looked at the amount of people watching concurrent or playing the game concurrently, for No Man's Sky, it almost tripled that of Marvel Rivals. Like, I can agree with you, but the amount of people playing No Man's Sky in general from the past year was way exceeded of Marvel Rivals. And that's where I think they did win out because like it makes sense when you look at that statistic. I was gonna die laughing at Donkey Kong won Game of the Year after Expedition 33 and like 12. Yeah, honestly. Brown chicken plus white equals brown chicken. Heck yeah. Nice. Good to know, honestly. Then to lose to a game in 2016, I was thrown off. It's because they even still it is an ongoing game and it is still being updated even from 2016, which is quite impressive. I was shocked too because I just didn't even know about that information from No Man's Sky before the event. But when I learned about that, I was like, oh, wait, okay, that makes a little bit of sense actually. This needs to go. That and then I don't know how I'm gonna do the rest of this roof. I was sad about Blueprints not getting anything. I thought Blueprints should have won. There was like there was one specific one I definitely thought Blueprints should have taken for sure. It was so big. Like it was so popular. I was kind of shocked it didn't get anything, honestly. Has gone through such a redemption arc. They released it with such bad reception to such reception and now so many people love it. That's the thing. And apparently like when they released it really bad and they had promised all these things, like this is just from what I learned. They released it and it had such poor reception because they promised so many things and just delivered none of it. But since then, they've delivered all of the things they promised, and they keep delivering more to the point where people are like, please stop. And the game devs are like, no, we're going to give you even more than that. And they just keep going. And they flixed my fave exploit. Oh no. Came from super far. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like, that's the thing, like, that is so different about it. Like, again, didn't know any of that until, like, I learned about it, but it definitely made an impact for sure that I did that, all that, just for, like, after one bad, you know? I mean, he was outraged when it came out, and today it's a game that's genuinely praised fair for sure. And it's free too. That is why it's so beloved. It's free. I actually did not realize that. Sucks that they took out your favorite exploit paper. That's fair. I was just really shocked. Then we didn't pull a single other award either. Like not even shooter of the year. Dang man, someday. What one shooter? I didn't watch all of it. Like I said, I got really annoyed at the streamer I was watching, so I turned it off for a bit. Free updates. Oh. Oh, the updates are not the game. Gotcha. Sorry. Dude, that sounded like Repo. That sounded like Balloon Boy and Repo, and that scared me. Could it be Battlefield or something? I could have seen it as Marvel Rivals, but yeah. I mean, what Fortnite took ongoing game like award for like 3 years in a row at some one point, so yeah, based off the game. Yeah. Sorry about that. Maybe we'll win what Shooter was Battlefield 6, gotcha. I don't think they even gave a shooter game award. Nope. Shooter was Battlefield 6. Hang on. Yeah, the only thing it was only thing that Marvel Rivals was nominated for was Best Ongoing Game. It has won awards for other like award shows though. It won a NYX Gold Award for Game Design in late 2025. So it's won other awards. It's just not the Game awards. Maybe we did a puzzle game category though. True. Yeah, what was the one that Blueprints was named nominated for? Because I was shocked with that one. Looking it up real quick. Hang on. Independent game and best debut indie game. That was the one I thought. Best debut indie game was the one I thought it might take. But Expedition 33 took it. I'm like, okay, yes, but like but they won game of the year. Give the indie game one to somebody else, you know, like they already they were gonna win game of the year. Like, but for the debut indie game, I thought Blueprint should have taken that. Like they should get to be the indie game. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Server just kicked us, didn't it? It kicked everyone, probably. Time of day where it decides to randomly restart, even though I told it not to. Give it a sec, it'll come back. It's getting indie game anyway. They don't need indie game and debut indie game. Right, that's what I'm saying. And game of the year on top of it. You know, technically they're legitimate in both. No, exactly. Like that's the thing. They are legitimately in both, but I feel like they could have given at least one of those awards to another game. I did just get lag. Gotcha. It should have kicked you. The whole server should be offline at the moment. It'll come back on in a sec though. It's just the same time every day it seems to do this, and I don't know why it's decided to start doing this. Every time Expedition 33 came on, even if I saw Silk Song on the list, I just knew Expedition 33 was winning. There was no suspense, right? Okay, server's back. Yeah. It's back. The indie game category was so hard. There was Expedition 33, Blueprints, Silk Song, and Hades. Yeah. I will say, I didn't play Hades. I watched Shike play Hades. And I then watched a thing about Hades 2, and I feel like Hades 2 just didn't build off of Hades much. Like, it just was the exact same game, just in second part. Which, yes, but like nothing changed, it seemed like, from what I saw. And like it was to the point where like it felt like it was part of the same game, you know? Only lost 2 awards they were nominated for. Dang. Dude, I can't not hear Repo with that. I don't know why. Also, did you light up down there? Also, do we like this? Are we liking the roof yet? I like the roof, I think. I think this is pretty good. I think so. No. Work in progress. Smiley face. This is where you left last time. Where a bunch of stuff kept spawning. I don't mind that though. Why should you change the mechanics if people loved it? I mean, I just wanted something new to it to have a separate game, you know? Which I get, but it's just like, but I think that's what, to me, that's why I don't think it would win an award, I guess, if it, like, it just, it didn't change much or anything like that. But there are games that had more differences to them, you know? I can not change between Subnautica and Below Zero, but there's something to be said about just continuing the story if your concept worked. I mean, that's fair. But I was sorry, I was getting more at the fact that, like, with the award itself, not necessarily the game in general, but like just the factor of the award part of it. I agree. Some of the games are more award worthy because of that. Yeah, that's where my mindset is for that. At least it's like that's why I could see the game not winning personally compared to other games that were a part of it. Concept isn't that original. Yeah. I mean, many aren't anymore. If it's entertaining, that's awesome for sure. I think, I don't know, I guess that's why I would expect like a different game to win it personally. I wanna be you. Ow. I went to bonk. Sure. Read chat in a second. It's a Game Warriors weren't even the words, honestly. It was just some Blanca, new Mega Man movie game, the Deadpool, and Deadpool is coming. Reward wise, it kind of got boring. No disrespect to the studio, of course. Game is beautiful and everyone earned those awards, but it quickly went from wonder what the game of the year will be to okay, okay, we all know what the game is going to be. True, that's fair. Wrong one again. Oops. Let me there. Oop. Try to figure out how and what I'm doing with this part. My thought is I could do like a section here, but I'm kind of debating if I would do a section or if I would just want to continue the roof, honestly. I'm not sure. I think I actually kind of just want to do the roof, and I want to figure out how to make this roof work, possibly. So I'm gonna take this out. Let me put this part in, though. There is gonna be a part here. Here for the night. Good night, Fox. Get some rest. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. See ya later. There we go. I think that looks nice. Gonna put there. Illusions! I love building illusions into builds! Woohoo! So this is the thing. Right now we've got this going on. I'm thinking I remove what I was about to do here, building more red, and I think, well, do I remove the red? What do you guys think? I think I might remove the red and just keep a roof going here. And so it's just a full roof behind this part. Or do we do like a red like part here that comes up? What do you guys think? Red or to roof? a hard choice, yeah. Oh no. Do you need me to... Oh, you're right here. Never mind. You're all good. I'm not sure if I want... I'm gonna try putting the red here. Let's just see what it looks like. And if we hate it, we can change it. But for now, let's just see, I guess. Mm, I'm not liking it. I don't like it. Okay. I think I've decided I don't like it. I think I'm gonna go with roof. It just feels more natural. Convert eggs into XP. Technically there is. It's not a very nice way, but there is. Without a bladed weapon? No. Not true. Breeding chickens gives you XP. So if you give them if you're feeding them seeds, you can get XP from feeding them. Pretty breeding chickens, why I have a lot of eggs. I'm saying yeah. I don't know, I'm just saying. It's a way. When I have honors of placing the final torch, you might want to TP to me though. Oh no. How far are you? Give me just a sec. Let me put this away. Okay. Oh, up there. Where are we? Did you do it at the one spot where you left the sign last time? You know, I just realized I don't have any way out of here. Just see our babies out. Think I found the way out? Okay, I found the way out. Oh my gosh, please don't die down there. The only spot I had asked for lights. It's fine. It's funny. Let's roof. I need rockets. Do you need help down there, by the way? Now that I actually have rockets, I can come back and help. Oh, you're right there. Hi. Yeah, that spot. The only spot I actually had explored. This little area. Okay. That's funny. That's all. It's just. Ah! Actually, let's go with. Hey, Paper, what did you order for dinner tonight? Since you did order. What did you order? Burger King is cheap fat fair. Very valid. Actually, that, and then... Acture. What am I having? I'm having gumbo for dinner. We're having gumbo, which is very tasty. Shike made it yesterday. Playing Fortnite and popped up. Yep, Winterfest is tomorrow. Yep. We'll be checking it out tomorrow for sure. I had spicy leftover nudes. Nice. Wait, let me get it up. I'm not sure how to make this feel coordinated here. Try to think it through. Doctored up instant ramen. Please hold. Okay, let's see. Does that? How does this look? Yeah? I don't think that looks the worst. I went barefoot outside. Maybe don't do that. Yes, it looks good, or yes, you shouldn't do that. We're completed. Is it though? I mean, that's both? Okay. So this corner doesn't bother anyone? Does it bother anyone? I just don't know what to do with it necessarily either. Like, I mean, I knew it's there, but like, you know, is something needed? Is there needed here? Something. I don't know what would need, I don't know, something, it, Nothing needed? Okay. You pointed out of it, but if you don't know, you don't notice either. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Like, if I go from this angle, you'll never see it. From this angle, you never know it's there. It's perfect. When do I get paid? I paid you. I paid you in your pork chops. What do you mean? There's also a zombie somewhere near me still, somehow. Oh, it's because it's literally outside. Sir? You know what? Thank you. I couldn't get him. There you go. Or pork chop. Workers for the torches. This for the job itself. The torches and the job were one and the same. Should have demanded more payment before killing the zombie. I was gonna run around until it dies. Now I can feed my non-existent family. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. So next, we get to decide how long. We have to. The rest of this is chaos. There's no rhyme or reason to the rest of this build. I have no idea what I'm doing here whatsoever, and it's great. I'm pulling your card. Check the VOD. Pulling my card? It's my VOD. What do you mean? Wait, I should probably wait. Yeah, it's fine. Delivered torches, then you told me to light up 2 different jobs. I asked you to light up... No. I asked you to light up the bottom, or that area, and you said, I don't have torches, and I said, you can go get them from my base, the materials from my base. And then you did, which you came back with a bunch of torches that said, supplied from Chase's base. Usually say, check the pot. Yeah, I do, when, you know, I'm right. Okay. We got an hour still. We finished that roof in 2 hours. God, that's so sad. We gotta figure out the rest of it now, guys. This is the part that's gonna be rough again. We're gonna have fun! We gotta figure it out, though. There's, like, one thing I wanna fix up here. There we go. I just wanted that. I don't know what this is yet. Let's actually just boop. Perfect. Your body should ask for torches. You asked for torches, then told me to do it. You were gonna do it yourself, then told me to do it because you asked for the torches, then for me to light. I feel like you're just talking in circles. I have no idea. Also, yeah, I think the stairs now actually make sense with the rest of the build. I won't die on this hill. I'll kill on it. Oh my god. I do think I should, like, mesh them a little bit better, maybe, though. If they feel a little off. I want to try something real quick. Can I make... I really wish I could make stairs out of pack mud. Lord Spuddington!
Choose your fate.
You want the stairs to look like chocolate chips. You want those stairs look... You know, I can do that. I can make them look like chocolate chips.
Thank you.
Hello, Lord Spinnington. Welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing today? Hello, Brink of Pink. How are you? My name is Chase. For those of you that don't know me, I made Minecraft Fortnite art. Art is currently on pause, but we make cool things like the shirt that I'm wearing right now. I hope you guys are having a wonderful heckin' day. Welcome in. We're currently playing Minecraft. We're working on our holiday house like we do every year. Well, sort of. We did started this year, sort of. I don't know. We're doing a thing, making a house. How's it going? This is a follower server, by the way, so if you enjoy Minecraft, you can join us. It is a Java server. Thursdays we play Fortnite. You can also join us for that. We play Repo a lot too. You can join us for that. Most of everything I do at this point is you can join us for it. So if you're ever bored and want to join us, you absolutely can. I think they're missing a floor, 3 walls, and an interior. Thank you, TikTok. Clearly, I'm missing some stuff. But yeah, this is the house we're building. We just finished the roof section. As you can tell, we're missing a bit more than just that, though. So that's what we're working on today. That's what we're making. This is last year's gingerbread house. The interior is fully done in here, too. It looks gorgeous and pretty, and there's so much going on, and look at that house, and then there's this, and then there's this. But it's pretty, and we're getting there. We're getting there. Difficult chase, yeah. Just ignore the back of the build. It's fine. Exactly. You're also missing rotten flesh. Ah, thanks. Yeah, this is what we've been working on today. It's going pretty well, though, I think, honestly. I think this is pretty well. There's a lot of rotten flesh. Thank you. I'll put it securely in this box. So yeah, welcome in. We're just doing little builds right now. A bit of building and existing, which is fun. Next thing we're just discussing the roof and how, or the not the roof, the rest of the build and how we're gonna make it look and try to figure out how wide we want it and things like that, because I have no clue how wide I'm gonna make this. Delightful, thanks. How was your stream today? What did you do? I think I popped in for like a little bit, but I was a little distracted today. I have been dealing with cards. You guys, my community, you already know this, but how many Christmas cards, y'all? I'm just gonna say it. 875 Christmas cards is too many for one person. That's too many for one person. And no, it's not mine. I'm just helping somebody out because clearly it's too many for that person even. So I've been in a Christmas card trapped lately. How's that coming along, dude? So the cards arrived today and I noticed, so there's only supposed to be 10 blank envelopes. There are 45 blank envelopes. I'm standing right here. I'm right here. There are 45 blank envelopes. And so I have to go through and find every single card and to figure out which cards were not printed or which envelope was not printed. I gave you Melon to help. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. That's way too many. I know. It was great. We had played a ton of No, I'm Not Human, and then carried on with some Detroit become human. Gotcha. Why? Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're doing a challenge where we let everyone in know I'm not a human and deal with the consequences later. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a crazy game. Oh my god. I've seen some gameplay of that. It is wild. Okay, would you guys hate me if I went from roof down to fish? I think that's what I did last time too. If I go roof down to try and finish this house, do you think that's a good idea or a bad idea? I have plotted my revenge. Oh no. Yeah, I've watched some gameplay of No, I'm Not Human. It's kind of wild. It's weird. Eerie. Definitely eerie, I think, more than anything, honestly. Like, that is the feel I get from it, I guess, at least. Never see it coming. Probably not. Yeah, if you guys need raid run, do what you need to do always. I think you do one side of this house per holiday, come back and do one side as New Year's, then the next side is Easter. Oh my god. Melon, thanks. I see. So much revenge there. Story is fascinating, and the sheer number of ways you can take the game is crazy. Yeah, I saw one ending. There was one of my mods, Heelbad, was visiting and we were bored one morning, so we tried to find a random like stream to watch, and we happened to find Shoto, who's a VTuber playing that game, and they uh they happened to just be like towards the end and stuff, and I think we ended up watching for like 2-3 hours though. It was really weirdly fascinating. Yeah, we were trying to figure out one, we didn't even know what the game was, so we were trying to figure out what the game was in the first place, and like had zero context, so we were trying to just figure it out as they were playing it, which is fun, but definitely really odd game for sure, but very fun. Guys, this is gonna be the dumbest way to do this, but you know what? This is how we build. This is how I build! Because I can't think of how to make this in a nice way right now. I can't. Accidentally got a cut on my arm. Oops. Um. Maybe should I ask how you build it? That's good. That's a good option. Just don't ask. That's a great idea. Oh my god. Ah, I keep bouncing out of instinct and I almost just jumped to my death again. As we take a deep dive into the mind of a crafter. It's not a safe place to be, let's just put it that way. Is anything that broke my heart? Months. Have fun. You have tumble wings, you should be fine. Yeah, glad you guys are enjoying it though, for sure. This house has been driving me marginally insane. My god. Where's my people, bro? Oh, 4 months. Good luck. Have fun. Uh-oh? What'd you do? We might disconnect. Wait, why? Oh. Are you frozen? We shouldn't. I mean, I'm still moving, at least. I'm not sure. Oh, no, you're right. We're gonna disconnect. You're totally right. What is going on with this server right now? Like, I don't understand why it's been doing this. And crash. Yep. Thought it was everything broke. Oh. Yep, there we go. Well, we'll get back in a second. I don't know why it's... Is it like every hour it's doing this? I need to figure out why it's doing that. I'll have to watch the, like, the console sometime. You know, I don't know if I ever asked this question. What's your favorite form of potato? Oh my god. I'm a little bit farther than I was, jeez. I had finished this entire line. I had finished this entire line. Is that done? Did I rush it because I was late? Oh my god. Should not be rushing these things, Shady. While we wait, Chase shall now play the hit game Marvel Rivals and shows her top 500 account. No. So, you should be able to see the game. Yeah, you can see the game. Huh. Oh, I thought you said something, sorry. My friend said then he got arrested for possession of illegal substances. I see. Am I being threatened right now? Chat, if something happens, we know it was Shady's fault, right? So much. Oh. I did not do illegal stuff. I never said you did. Yes, completely Shady's fault. Cool. So right now the roof is about there-ish, I think. It's about here. If we want to go further, I feel like I want a little bit of depth in this house, you know? The front of this house is so massive. I feel like the house needs to have some width to it, yeah? Like it just if it was like a slender like this big house, that would be so dumb, right? I just blame TikTok. I'm probably at fault for something already, so it should be just fine getting played. Oh my god. Like I'm back from the thing I didn't do. The first clubs and trash. All good. Oh, that's not a kind one. Where did he come from? Hello, sir. Okay. Never the clock has not done anything. I guess so. Nice. 3 days till Saturday. Yes. Indeed. What's Saturday? Or what's happening Saturday for you? See fire and ash? What's that? No. Remove the dirt. No. Thank you. What dirt? Okay, how do I... I have to camouflage this part of the roof in with the other part of the roof that totally already exists. And this is gonna work out just fine. Just fine. Second pumpkin? A second pumpkin? What? That's crazy. That's crazy talk right there. 2 pumpkins? Using pumpkins on the Christmas bill. I needed them. We ran out of melon. You see, there's an issue. Melon is lacking at the moment, and we have a problem because of this. Totally random. Did you know if you sold the Statue of Liberty as scrap metal, you would not make bail? Fair. Fixed. I see. Oh yeah, no one else is on the server. We're kind of alone here. We probably should sleep. How far is this? Should I go further? I feel like I should go a little bit further. Maybe 2 more? Should I go to like, if the whole building, there's so many creepers underneath us. If we go to like the edge of the pumpkin, that makes sense. I feel like that'd make some sense. Actually, I think right here would be fine, because if we kind of do what we did over here and mimic the front side where it has like depth to it, that might be a good idea, honestly. So I think that's probably a good idea. I gotcha, hang on. The beds out there are not very safe. Also only make about 250K, which isn't even a good sized home in this economy, you know? Oh, it's got a copper hat on? Wait, a skeleton's got a copper hat. That's so cool. Are you trying to make him the... You're trying to get him to shoot the creeper, aren't you? You know, I'm just gonna let you do what you're doing. On the bright side, you wouldn't need to find a home for a good long while if you were caught. That's the bright side. Yep, that's totally a bright side here in all of this. You got weight? Nice. You know, we still haven't gotten the chicken jockey one, the lava chicken. I've not been able to get that, and it's probably going to be the most annoying music disc to get ever. Is it hard to get? You have to find a chicken jockey, and you have to kill it with lava.
You know?
I mean, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you. Bees for bed and blankets. Calling my name. I think your name. Go get some sleep, admin. We'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. You have to kill the zombie before the chicken, and there's like 1% of chancing. Right, yeah. I thought you had to do it with lava, though. But, like, yes, you still have to kill the zombie before the chicken, too. That as well, yes. Which is why it's so annoying. No, okay. Thought the lava had to be involved, but guess not. I've seen things where it had to. I've seen things online that said it had to. It's weird. So alive. It causes the disc to burn. Not if it drops. Kind of counterproductive. The whole thing is counterproductive. If it drops in lava. See, good questions. That's the next build, a chicken jockey spawner. Dude, that would suck. I'm so alive. I have a question. What is your question? Wait, what did I just read? Super rare head. What? Does the head actually say that? You know, I think the head mod might be a little bit broken. I think our head resource pack might be just a little broken right now. I was in your base and I just noticed the parrot egg with strange name. What's this about? Those are currently not something you should worry about too much. That would be, that was a experiment done by Healbad. Don't worry about it. It's something. It's fine. It's all broken. I know. I don't know what I did with when I reinstalled the data packs, or when I installed data packs, but for some reason I didn't install them properly. Dark magic. Oh yeah, you know about it. I totally forgot you know. Okay, we've got the beginnings of a roof. Of a secondary roof here. I'm pretty okay with this so far. We're doing a thing. A thing is happening and it's going pretty well. This might I think I actually do need to go out further than that. I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to go out a little bit more, I think. I have a general idea and plan here going, so which is shocking, I know. Don't worry, it's fine. Do I have a plan? Do you have a plan? I mean, you already added melon to the build, so someone who understands. Perfect. Okay. And grab these. The thought I could have done it that way. I might change this again. Like once we actually get this whole thing figured out, everything will be fine. I don't know what to do. Should I build like a random thing or something? Sure. Did you finish your thing that your other build that you were working on? Like the ice rink? Is that done already? You said a redstone thing or something. I read random thing or something. That's my bad. No, but I'm doing that one with Shady. I see. Okay. Then, not sure. Yeah, together we're glow. Gonna be cool. Stay here. Thank you for the hydrate unicorn. How you doing today? I'm gonna make a tree. Okay. Sounds like a plan. The only part I know. Fair enough. Good, sleepy, but still have lots of stuff to do. Dang. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can get it done pretty quickly and you won't have to worry about it then, you know? This might make this look really janky. I'm not sure. I could fix it again. I just want to see what it looks like. I just want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I'm putting you on the spot. Everyone scream happy birthday, unicorn. Happy birthday, unicorn! Oh my gosh, didn't know it was your birthday. Yeah. Shush. It's out, we know. Well, happy birthday. Hopefully you're having a great day. I ran out? Really? Dang. Okay, I need to go get more. Happy birthday, well. It's a pretty 50-50 split on the day, but it's almost over and that's nice, but it's calling me fair enough, honestly. Even on birthdays, they can be, but birthdays can be rough. Right, I need to not that, this, there, good, good. Only a week left, hopefully, fair. 1 a.m. start time is rough. Dude, that sucks. Hopefully not much longer then for sure. But yeah, hopefully it's only a week left and it gets done quickly. Goes by hopefully quickly. In the meantime, get some rest and take care of yourself 100%. Running away forever. I mean, don't hurt yourself, I guess. Be safe. What? That hurt. Ah, I feel the love. I don't know. I didn't know what else to say, honestly. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'll read your message. I just have to deal with this. My blocks are disappearing. I really need to light up this build. What did she say? Don't hurt yourself. That isn't like a healthy thing. I think that isn't healthy. I think, nope, you're right. Correct. Didn't mean to. The roof's getting there. North Pole, maybe? I mean, it's a good place for penguins, I hear. Pretty cool place for penguins. Oh my god. Sir, when did you spawn here? I think my build's a little too dark. There we go. Things shouldn't spawn in here anymore now. Hopefully. Is it nighttime or is it just raining? Nighttime. It's just raining. Okay. Missed a message. I see. I struggled waking up 8 this morning. Dude, yeah, I would too. The movie better be worth it. Spent $41 on tickets, dude. That's crazy. Is it? I literally have no knowledge of this. Is it a book? Is it like what is it from? I'm sorry if I missed your message that explained it a bit ago. I apologize. I know I'd asked and I just don't remember if I'd gotten a response. Avatar. Thank you. Sorry. I did not realize that was Avatar. That did not process to me whatsoever. And again, if I missed you saying it earlier, I'm sorry that I missed things in general, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, is this... Yeah, this one's still here. Okay, nope. One of the few movies I'm willing to go to the theaters and watch. Gotcha. Okay, that should all be even. I think. It's so hard to tell with the rain, honestly. I can make this look nice and then we could actually just keep going down, I think. Almost pumpkin time? Yes. Thank you. Actually, no, I don't want to keep going down because that would change the look of that. Sorry. Anyway, yes, thank you. Need to let's see what did I do here? I went flat. I went flat. Okay, so the 2 2. Let's try and just curve off this. So if you want to backbling in Fortnite, yeah, you have to do it tonight. It has, like, I believe that today is the deadline. I'm probably not gonna be able to physically, so if you want to though, definitely do it. Tomorrow, it's like by tomorrow, I think, so. If you wanna, it's a chocolate frog, I believe. I'm just gonna load the game up and watch YouTube or something, you know, fair. Honestly, fair. I don't know if that would work or what you'd need to do, if it would actually like count playing or how it would work, so I just had not done it yet either. Just being on my computer, I pretty much just stream. When I'm able to be on my computer, I stream, honestly. Okay, we'll figure out the rest of the roof another day. It's possible I might be playing Minecraft again on Saturday. For the lack of Minecraft the past like 2 months. And hopefully maybe finishing working more on the house on Saturday then, because this house needs it. It needs it. But we got a lot of the roof done. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. But yeah, might go ahead and end here. I'll pick this up. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Thank you for the raids, for everyone just coming in and hanging out. I appreciate you. Again, if you're not already following, make sure you follow. We are live Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. Central, and Saturdays starting at noon. We will be... sorry. We'll be back with tomorrow, though, for some Fortnite, so if you guys want to come hang out for some Fortnite, please do. Love to have ya. Gonna send you all over to... let's go to Boo. Boo has apparently started their partner push, apparently. So we're gonna go right over to Boo. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. See you all later. Bye, everyone. Or pig bombs, oh my gosh. Bye, guys.